Okay, give our DM a second. Her mic's having issues again.
She's having uncontrollable burps. It's just trying to censor it for you.
Yeah, that's why my door is closed, so you don't actually hear her. Also,
okay, yes, there we go.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, I had to when I set up my computer. Apparently, I used another microphone port than the one I usually use. So that's why I didn't pick it up initially.
So there's too many holes.
There is too many holes on this thing. Hi guys, it's Wanderers, and we're streaming from a new place. So if there's any burps or anything in the stream, that's why it is. Hopefully you cannot hear the AC unit that we now have, but I mean, it never picked up the fan, and the fan was right beside me, so that should be fine. Anyways, hi guys, I'm Hikaru. I'm the DM. I also play Guy, the halfling rogue.
I'm Gwen. I play Veritas, the tiefling rogue. Not to be confused with the shorty pants over there.
I'm Sho. I play Pax, the human paladin, and the tiefling rogue's husband.
He seems very proud of that.
I'm Zayo. I play Leilani, a demon fade blade singer.
Pie.
I have a button and I forgot that I'm supposed to push it.
Introduction to Pie's character 101.
I'm Pi, and I play a plot point, and his name is Ryl'tar. He's a vampire cleric.
A very dumb vampire cleric.
A very special vampire cleric.
Yes, he's very special.
But still dumb.
Okay, he's not that dumb. Don't you have like a 11 now in intelligence? He's weak as shit, though.
He's
also
an average person. If the average person is a 10, he's dumb as shit.
Also, Leah's not here due to issues with computers and everything.
Actually, it was AC.
Machines, then. Issues with machines. But she will not be joining us. Luckily, Liziana is basically holed up in the library anyways.
Yeah, so
yeah, to be fair, that didn't
basically
change much.
She probably managed to smuggle in a sleeping bag and found a corner to hide in.
As if she would be the first to try doing that. Have you seen the perceptions of these people?
I know.
Okay, so last time we left off with a demonstration fight between Leilani and Pax. It went pretty quickly, and we discovered that yes, in fact, Leilani would beat Pax if those two fight. However, some people were not as enthused by this display, and Ryl'tar decided to follow them and be a little shit to them. And that kind of backfired on him.
For once.
For once in his life, Ryl'tar is...
I'm a plot device!
...actually in trouble. So last we left off, you had jumped on the ship that went from the Military Arts Academy to Lancerai. They had gone into a small harbor that Ryl'tar discovered had some kind of dampening device so that magic doesn't work. And I believe the last thing you did was jump off the side and hide under it so that no one could, shoot you full of arrows or something.
Yep, because I make a poor pincushion because I lose all the needles.
So also, the gate is closed.
Yeah, so I was about to describe the area. This is a fairly small cove. This is meant to be like a private harbor. It's deep enough for smaller ships to come in, because this is where they bring in the supplies from the main island. But it is completely closed, and because it is the main entry point for the island is why they have this, protection. So all magic is disabled in this area. You don't know how big the bubble is that prevents magic, but you can assume if magic doesn't work for you, at least they won't work for, whatever mages work on this island. From what little you saw before jumping in, there are only pointy elves. I'd say the harbor itself isn't that big, and the gate is about 2 ships wide. It goes down to the bottom of the sea, ocean, whatever, and goes up pretty high. I'd say like 4 stories high above the water. The cove itself has high walls around them, natural, and lots of trees. And a winding staircase that goes from the harbor and the, what do you call it, the dock? That's the word I was looking for. The dock, up into the rest of the island. And before you went under, I'd say you saw maybe around like 5 guards, plus the people that were getting ready to get the supplies off the ship.
That is way too many. There's should be 2. I'm puny.
Nope, there's 5. Also, it is, it's around like 11:30 a.m. So, Ryl'tar, what do you want to do?
Man, this sucks. How far is it, from where I am to where the closed-ass Giganto Gate of Doom is?
It's about 30 feet out.
How fast do average people swim?
Considering you could probably walk along the bottom, you could probably try rushing there and around. Maybe 2. Rushing, yeah, because if you double move, you'd probably be able to make it there. So 6 seconds. 6 seconds of people shooting arrows at you.
Something diffraction, harder to hit me because they can't see where I am.
Yes, it's 6 squares, but he's in water, so that's difficult terrain.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm I don't even know how many feet underwater at the point where, this Gate of Doom, which is closed, is.
Yeah, you're about 30 feet from the gate, but yeah, it's water. You have to pretty much go against the water, and your strength is shit, so. But yeah, you could probably make it there in 6 seconds.
For the audience, average strength of a person is 10. As a paragon, I have a strength of 7.
Not the strongest character. So, what do you want to do?
I'm looking for the note you told me how deep the thing is. Deep.
I think it was around the same. Or maybe
more
like 20 feet. It can't be too shallow because it needs to, these ships. I think I told you that the ship itself was 20 feet tall. So this place is probably deeper.
So deep. Alrighty.
That goes in your favor because, arrows are not going to do shit all a certain depth under the water.
Something Mythbusters need them with guns, but. Alrighty. So, I think I was here all night, basically.
No, you weren't.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You came in the morning.
Yeah, because the spar was at 10:30 a.m.
Yep.
It took them half an hour to an hour to get to Lancerai. They were just taking their time, but it was probably more like half an hour. So it's like 11 a.m. in the morning. I don't know if you want to wait from 11 a.m. in the morning till night. I'm giving you the chance right now to do something immediately, or.
Yeah, we're gonna bum rush this gate because clearly I'm gonna be able to vampire slam this door open because that's gone so well for him. And he has zero reason to think that this won't work.
Okay. So you bum rush it. I mean, you get a couple of arrows thrown your way, a spear even. But it's kind
Ooh,
of
spear.
easy to avoid them underwater, unless you're not looking behind you. But
Point and laugh.
I'd be like, wiggle my butt while dodging, because how else do you dodge things without wiggling your ass? That fine, tiny ass.
so you make it all the way to the gate.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna vampire slam the goddamn door open.
You vampire slam it, and it hurts your. How do you vampire slam? Shoulder?
No. He hip drops.
Hip? What do you use to vampire slam?
I thought he kicked.
Change it up.
If it's against a player, like almost football shove, but not quite. Kind of like you run into somebody in the hallway and you're like, asshole, move over.
So you shoulder check.
Yeah.
So
I feel like for the door, he'd just like go running towards it, like football charge.
I mean, you're
Oh
running
god, are you gonna headbutt it?
slow motion. Like, you're running underwater is basically walking on top of
Yeah.
it. It's like, you're just like barely going forward,
So
and you just like...
he's gonna hit it with like head and shoulder
Yeah, and you just flunk
at
against
walking
it.
speed.
And your head hits it, and you hear the reverberation, just clang, dong underwater, and that's
I'm
about
sure
it.
the elves are just like staring at how dumb.
Blah blah what?
You look up, and there's two elves, one on either side of the, like on the edge of the water, on either side of the thing, and they've got arrows pointed at you.
That's just rude.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Clearly that didn't work. It's because I missed. I'm gonna do it again.
Flung. Nothing.
Damn it.
Your shoulder kind of hurts now.
You are a formidable foe, giant door.
Oh god.
Formidable foe.
I mean, you know what they say about doors.
This one isn't ajar. That's why I can't tip it over.
If it were ajar, you would be able to open it.
Are they firing at me, or are they staring at me like I'm an idiot?
They're not firing at you. They're just holding their arrows at ready, but they're not firing just yet. They've kind of realized that it was kind of stupid to fire into the water because it's too deep. They're basically waiting for you to surface.
Good luck. You don't gotta.
And the bars are not wide enough for even tiny little...
Halflings or puny ass vampires.
Yeah.
I already asked.
Okay.
But
So
you know
it's
what?
also to keep like larger fish out and stuff. And by larger fish, I mean sharks.
I must be free with my fishy friends. I must be one with the monkeys. This will go great. Actually,
Oh god.
out of character, is Langley around? Langley is part of the Paragon.
Yeah, but he's a shadow. Like he's a being of magic.
I know, but I didn't know if he was like half divine, half.
Yeah,
Shadow?
because
I would say he's either unable to enter this area, like flunks into a wall, or if he were, does he live in your shadow, or?
He can, but mostly he just like wanders off, and doesn't follow the dumbass.
Okay, well if he didn't follow the dumbass, then he's basically outside the bubble and cannot enter the bubble.
So you're telling me that I'm literally running into a door inside the bubble, and my stupid ass Raven Familiar is running into the door outside of the bubble?
Yes.
Oh my god, this has to look like the dumbest thing in the world.
I can totally see them just like looking outside, looking down, looking outside, looking down.
Yeah, like, that's a magic bird. Should we shoot it?
Eh.
Oh my god.
Looks
I
incorporated.
thought you were better than this. Oh my god. Okay. We are going to attempt to, this will go great, to run up or climb up the goddamn wall.
By wall, you mean the door?
Yes, the thing I've been literally butting heads with.
Okay, so are you using spider climb?
Technically it's called Nightcrawler, but it's essentially the same
Right,
thing.
nightcrawler. I don't think you can night crawl in plain daylight. Does that thing have...
Your otherworldly strength allows you blah 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 to stalk your victims like a creature. Well, it's not this worldly because goddamn, I like a toothpick.
Okay, so we'll say that works because it's basically a feature that you have. It's something you are. So you start climbing it, and I mean at first it's pretty slow because you're underwater, but unless you kind of like push yourself off the water, then it's fine because that's pretty fast.
I would jump.
Yeah, you basically
Clearly.
jump off the thing and just shoot upwards. They're gonna shoot at you as soon as you get out of the water.
Still rude, still moving.
Alright, let me get my dice out. Yes, Earl, those are dice.
No, Earl, you can't eat them.
Where's my good dice?
Unless you were a black kitty that could make this my luck.
Yeah.
Don't you dare fucking crit with that goddamn red die.
No, it's the gold and black one you should be worried about. Okay, so one hits you, one doesn't.
Ow. That's my butt.
And does... what would be their dexterity? They're pretty high there. So I'm gonna say 6 damage. And they call out to you, "Halt! Stand down and come towards us, or we will keep shooting. And the next one might be fatal." Yes, I did. Shut up.
That was my butt! As I keep running. What is halt? What's a halt?
It means stop!
I was gonna say, I wonder how far you'd make it before that came around.
Okay, so that was a natural 1, and the other one still hits.
Also for 6? Or...
I haven't rolled it yet. I just want to see what the fail was.
Okay.
Earl, would you... You're not transparent cat. Thank you. Is it rolling? Oh, it needs a token. Ah, fuck you. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna say his bowstring snaps. And that was a
GG,
2,
dude.
so that's 7 damage.
Ow, my other butt. I only have 2 butts.
Now they're gone.
Damn it.
Alright, by now you've reached the top of the fence, of the gate. Not fence, gate. And they do not like this. You see someone grabbing a smaller boat, starting to head towards the gate, and they are opening the gate. So the thing you're on is now moving. But you're at the top.
Is it like a fence where the top is pointy, or is it like one of those
No,
fancy
it's
ass doors
rounded.
where it's like a dome?
Yeah, it's a dome.
How wide is it? Like, is it easy to stay up there, or is it like...
Given that it's 2 ship wide, yes, it's pretty easy to... Like, if you're at the very, very top, then it's fairly flat for you. Like, you could sit there and not have any issues. Don't know if you want to sit there while you're getting shot
No.
at.
Well, if I lay down, there's not as much butt for them to aim at.
That is true. These are elven archers, though, so...
Do I see anything, like, different-wise?
Where? You get a
Like,
better look
outside
of the
this stupid-ass wall?
Outside of the gate is water, basically. You see the... Like, the gate is on, this side of the island. So basically, you can see this way. You're pretty
But there's
far.
nothing like, this is clearly a magical barrier. There's totally a wall. Like, I don't know if it's visible or is
No,
it just
it's not
like...
visible.
Okay.
Though you can see Langley, like, shoving against something. And he's, like, just
Oh my God.
a bit farther away from the gate itself. So Langley's kind of pointing out where the end of the bubble is.
Little buddy! Oh God.
I'm just imagining,
like-
like, you know when a bird gets into the house and then tries to fly out
Jesus.
and there's the window there?
And all it does is fly in a circle uselessly right next to it.
So yes, what are you
Hang
doing?
on. Taking notes at the moment. Take a quick look at the elves. Anything defining about them that's like, clearly this is the only person in the entire island that has like white hair or something similar.
I think they're all pretty blonde. These are Eladrin, so they all look slightly snooty. These guys are guards. They're in uniform. They've even got the same bow.
Wow.
And you actually see more bowmen coming your way. So you're gonna get shot by more than 2 arrows in the next turn. Well, maybe you've got one guy who's replacing his bowstring.
Well, okay, yeah. So, is there any like ship though?
When
I was
you came
looking
in?
out, like,
There's
outside the harbor. Or-
none close to you. There are some probably heading towards the harbor, but they,
not, like-
you wouldn't be able to catch up to them.
Well, I don't care about that. I just want to know if they can see me.
Maybe if they were looking this way.
Okay, but not, obviously in shouting
No.
range or... Okay. We're gonna, like, comically trip and fall off of the wall, but actually just, like, crawl and go towards the water.
So you're making your way out down the other side of the fence?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm making my way downtown, but I want them to think I just fell off the damn door.
I mean, your speed is probably going to be a lot slower if you're spider walking than if you were falling. I think they can tell.
Maybe they're dumb. And technically, Nightcrawler is at speed. Like, at my speed.
At your speed. I don't think your speed is that of terminal velocity fall. I mean, you're not
No.
terminal velocity, but you're...
They're archers, not mages. They're not in the library. Maybe they don't know that.
Well, they're definitely going to shoot at
I'm still
you as
attempting
you
to
go
make
down.
them think I fell in the water.
Yeah, they're still going to shoot on your way down.
Yeah, I know.
I need more dice.
No, you don't.
And purple or teal?
Purple.
Okay, the purple doesn't hit you, the red doesn't hit you, the other two do. So you get 2 arrows this time. And that's 12 plus 6, 18.
Oi! Who actually put an arrow on here instead of a stick? Damn, son, that one arrow did almost as much as the other 2 combined did.
I finally rolled a 7 instead of a fucking 1 on the damage. Or a 2.
God, I've been working in Excel too much. How do you do the thing?
Double bracket.
Oh yeah, let me just type in my double brackets on my keyboard that doesn't have where the brackets are. I no longer program. I had to find those.
Beside the P, normally?
My keyboard is entirely black. I don't have a P either.
Well, you should know where the P is.
Moving on.
Alright, so yes,
I
you're
will
at
put it on
57
in
damage.
clear nail polish.
What? You still have another round to get to the water again, and the boat is now heading in your direction, so it looks like it might reach you as you're reaching the water.
So at the end of my turn, how far am I away from the water?
I'd say by the end of this turn you hit the water.
Literally?
Yes.
Ow!
Well, you were going pretty fast.
Alright, we're just gonna book it to my stupid ass bird that can't find a window.
Okay, so are you swimming out?
Oh god, no, have you seen these biceps?
So you're
'Cause
making...
I haven't found them yet.
I will point out that I know that, like, you may not know how to swim, but keeping at the bottom is probably hard because, I mean, the first time, sure, because waterlogged clothing. But you just went out into the air, so now your waterlogged clothing has a bunch of air bubbles in it. You're not gonna sink.
Okay, then we're just gonna, like, flail and hope I go in the right direction.
And, like, I tell you this from vast experience living 4 years in Panama and going into the sea every single weekend. You do not sink
Something.
waterlogged water.
Sigh.
Okay, so you start flailing because it can't be called swimming.
It really can't.
And you're probably, like, just under the water. It's just you're not sinking anymore, so you're like, well, shit. You're like, yes, and now I say you're not sinking. And the boat is gaining on you, too.
Sure, now I don't fucking try and drown.
Oh, God. I think the boat is faster than you. However, you're almost at the end of the magical barrier. So I'd say you get one round where... well, the problem is you don't know that. But you're, like, below Langley now.
Yeah.
And the boat is about to catch up to you. And actually, these guys are still shooting at you. You're on the edge of the water. There's only two... Actually, there would only be one shooting at you, because the other one has to, you know...
I was gonna say, someone's gotta be driving this stupid thing.
And I rolled a 2, so that does not hit you. Shooting a flailing person in the water is apparently hard, especially when they've got, like...
And
I'm just imagining your black cloak, like, floating along behind you, so it's kind of hard to tell what's body and what's cloak.
And most of it's cloak, let's be honest.
Yeah, most of it is cloak, so it's like, right through the cloak.
Meanwhile, you sort of hear, how could you miss? Like, this is just a large barrel. How did you miss?
We don't know where his body is. He's just too scrawny.
Rude.
It's like shooting a chinchilla. It just goes right through the fur. So
Chinchillas
much
are so
fluff.
cute. Are there any parrots near Langley too, or is it just like my dumbass shadow?
It's probably just your dumbass shadow. I don't think the parrots like this island very much.
Gee, I wonder why. I don't either.
So, are you just gonna keep flailing, trying to get away from the boat that's catching up to you?
I'm trying to figure out if he ever knew that. Like, I don't think he knew why magic didn't work in the cove. Like, he assumed he just missed the damn door twice. And that the boat didn't let magic work because it was a magical boat or something.
Mm-hmm. So is he gonna try and do something, or keep flailing and try?
I don't know, because I don't know if that's out of character versus in character, and if I should roll something to figure out if he would or not.
You can give me an intelligence check.
Where high is what and low is what. Like, if he's that dumb, I'm sure he would try something. Because he'd be like, why wouldn't I? It would totally work.
I mean, at that point, like, yeah, if that's your logic, then you can certainly try something and just assume, like, whether it works or not is...
I mean, I guess I'll roll it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Way to be completely average!
But you're a Paragon character. That's really low. I mean, I'd say you haven't really figured it out. So honestly, it's up to you. Like, would Ryl'tar try to do something at this point? Because at the very least, he can tell that, like, his flailing is never gonna beat the guy that's rowing a boat.
Apparently, true, yes. Alrighty, I don't even know what you're gonna try and do, though, because you can't turn into a fart cloud, because you already did that.
Can't you turn into a bat? A wet bat probably isn't the best idea.
Because the last time I turned into a bat in the ocean, that went so well.
He has a point.
I almost drowned our fire mage.
She was so happy. No. So what is Ryl'tar gonna do? Also, if you look behind you, you see the guy has dropped his bow and has grabbed a net.
Actually, if he's grabbing a net, then, is he within... Don't put that many... Oh, shit.
He's probably within range of a lot of stuff. Not within melee range yet, but... Unless you stop moving. Yes.
No, don't!
Are you doing
Which
that?
honestly would have been the domination.
Are you doing that on the guy?
I'd look at him, panic, and scream, no, don't!
Okay. Yeah, that hits. I don't
Oh my
think
god!
anyone has more than a 35 in will. He kind of stops and stares at you, kind of confused.
Honestly, I'd probably stop flailing being confused as well. Like, what? That wasn't supposed to work.
Oh, what does Dominated do? I never... Dominated, you're dazed. Dominating creature chooses your action. Yeah, so he stopped and he's just staring at you, slightly confused. Yeah, and the guy rowing is still rowing towards you, and if you stopped in the water, you're probably getting thunked at by a boat. Because he did not expect you to stop.
That's fair.
So I'm not going to make you take damage, but a boat just thunked into you. And the guy rowing the boat is like, "What are you doing? Just throw the net!"
Sort out!
Okay.
I'm gonna go down first, though, so they stop fucking shooting me.
Save ends. Hold on, let me see if this guy breaks out of... No, I rolled a 2. God, this dice sucks. Go away, dice. Okay, so you turn into a fart cloud and just...
Descend into the depths.
You go under.
I wanted to take
Okay.
a jump.
So the dazed guy is still under your control, so he basically just staring at you and just like hands at his sides. I guess?
Either that or I'm bubbles and I floated.
Yeah, you kind of go under and it's just and basically you're just spread out on the on top of the water.
Oh god, I disintegrated into the water. What is this? The birth of Aphrodite?
Oh god. I mean, to be fair, like it's not like translucent, so like you can see the gaseous form. It's just hard to spot if you don't know what you're looking for. But for this guy, it's like you just disintegrated into smoke, basically. It's like you know that the gas they use that the one that
Carbon
goes along.
dioxide?
Yes. It's just that on the water.
You're Ariel from the original Little Mermaid.
My god.
And the guy rowing just stops rowing, staring at this, and is like, "What? Oh my, what? Okay."
Yeah, like, how big is this boat?
It's a rowboat, so
Ow.
not very big. Probably seats 4 or 5
I'm
people.
just gonna, like, attempt to escape in a subtle fashion.
So
They
you're
don't know which
basically,
way I
like,
went.
going. I mean, there's not much subtleness about this. You are a fog cloud on top of the water.
Well, then I guess we're going towards the nearest boat.
All right. Well, I mean,
then
you could
we'll hide
always
in their
just like
shadow.
go in the general direction of the harbor. How fast?
actually-
fly speed of 8. You would be moving faster than the boat if you went out.
I'd actually probably go towards the easiest thing to see, which is like the giant penis tower over there.
Oh God, are you going towards that island?
I don't know, how close is it? Like, is it the same distance?
I mean,
Oh, it's only 9 feet. My bad.
no, that's not 9 feet. I mean, you could either go this way or to this island.
Where are the most boats or most people?
That way.
Yes, thank you.
What?
I was gonna say I'll pick the way with the most arrows then. Because it's easier to hide. It would be easier to hide where there are things happening.
Yeah. You're closest to the Lookworth's College docks, so you could get there faster and then like disappear between the boats that are and the ships that are there. Like you could lose them faster there.
Yeah. Because he'd totally blend in as a sopping wet dumbass in a college.
I mean, you don't have
Actually,
to go
no,
directly
for my-
into the college, but that's the area where the ice cream thing was.
Would fit in doing that.
The ice cream parlor was around here on this area.
Oh, I know where I'm going then.
So yeah, you could go onto these docks and then go towards the open area here.
What do you mean onto the docks? Go under the docks.
That's fine. You have to go on top of them to leave the docks.
Well, duh.
But yeah, so you're just give me a stealth check. Probably. Okay. They keep rowing, trying to catch up because they want to know where you're going, and I mean, these guys are actually mages, so they can recognize gaseous form.
Oh, that is a 36.
But as soon as you
Yes,
get
not
to
yet.
the like where you have cover, it becomes really impossible to follow you. Like, even, like, while you're out in the water, it's kind of hard to blend in with anything. Like, it's midday, the sun is glaring down on you, and it's pretty easy to spot you. But as soon as you go into the shadowy areas between ships and stuff, they lose track of you, and eventually have to turn back to Lanceroy. So you've lost them. And are
For now.
For now. They know what you look like. I mean,
Now what do I do?
Drow with Raven Queen shit?
yeah, Drow with a Raven Queen.
To be fair, it was a black cloak.
His cloak has the symbol of the Raven Queen on it, though, on the hood.
Yeah, it does.
I was gonna say, it wasn't, like, blazing, but yeah.
He also had a Raven familiar.
Yeah.
Well, not next to him, stupid-ass bubble.
But I'm sure someone's
be
talking
fair.
about.
I mean, once you left the
Freaking
bubble, Langley was probably flying above you, so... Alright, so, you're lost in there. I mean, at least you know where you are once you find the ice cream parlor, and it's like, oh, hey, you were here yesterday. So, you...
Oh man, I am gonna use however many charges are on my gloves of dry me the fuck off right now.
Yeah, because you're sopping wet once you... Well, I mean, you did turn into a fart cloud.
No, it doesn't even matter. We were just like drying me the fuck off right now.
Prestidigitation. Okay, so
Like it
that's
stops at some point.
that's the adventures of Ryl'tar.
Oh God.
Good job, Ryl'tar.
Oh.
Alright, so let's go back to the others, who were either cheering along or patching yourselves up. You guys fought for real, didn't you? Basically.
Yep.
I mean, I
Yep,
guess
yep.
you were doing as little...
Non-lethal.
Not
but-
lethal, but we were kicking each other's ass. It was fun.
Yeah, so you guys are invited into the Military Arts Academy, to the nurse's office, basically.
They're probably both just grinning and in fantastic mood.
Mhm.
I mean, I do believe Pax did quite a bit of healing on both
Yes.
of you.
Mhm.
But yeah, they help you guys patch up, you know, bruises and cuts and stuff.
Burns
And
for
You
Pax.
want me to use inspiring word a couple times?
I am
Yes.
disappointed.
Fair.
Speaking of disappointed, did Very come to watch?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. If
She
you
was hoping to see Lilani get her ass kicked, but she's very disappointed.
You realize how much more difficult that is when I can't heal myself? We've seen that before.
Hey, I consider that making it a level playing field. Thank you very much.
Oh, then you should not be using magic sword.
You
That's a
shouldn't
little
be
different.
ready.
You had a magic weapon. I had a magic weapon. You can heal. I can't heal. That's the difference.
Yeah. But you also have a lot of shit ton of other stuff that does more damage.
No, I just rolled really fucking well.
That too. I mean, granted, I crit. By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I did my crit wrong. I didn't do max damage on the first dice. Because it's first dice plus crit dice. Whoops.
well, too
Oh,
late
well.
now.
Oh, I know. That's okay.
It
It
was
wouldn't have
still
killed
a
her.
really close match.
It wouldn't have killed her. Might have gotten her even more bloodied, but wouldn't have killed her. Well, taken her down.
God, it was so much fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So the students seem to enjoy that, right?
Oh,
yeah, the
yes.
students enjoyed it. Sabine and the other teachers kind of made them go back to class afterwards. Too many grumbles and aw. And we did mention that, well, it took you guys, what, 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That you probably spaced it out. Like, that was
Oh
the
yeah,
big
we probably
blows,
did more.
but you did
probably
a lot
put on a
of
show as
sparring.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actual sparring. It was just those were the attacks that actually made contact and did damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the fight lasted at least a few minutes.
I mean, ideally, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah,
they
and the
would've-
pair of them knew
they
each other
would've
well
had
enough that it
so
wouldn't
much
have been.
fun.
Oh yeah, they probably wouldn't have pressed their advantage immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got nice warmed up before kicking each other's ass.
Hmm I'm still amused because that was the first time I actually got to use my Sunspray heritage.
So yeah, they send the kids back to class and kind of disperse the crowd, fix the tile damage.
Oh, whoops! There was probably
Wait, did
some
we
of that.
damage them?
We probably did.
Probably.
I mean, you fooshed quite a bit.
No, not just fooshed. Not just fooshed.
And I'm sure a couple, like, you use a hammer, don't you? Sure.
Oh yeah.
Right now it was a war pick this time.
A war pick,
But
yeah, because a war pick hitting the ground is not going to do any damage to a tile. That's what they're
But
made
see,
for.
See, that's the thing though. He wouldn't have actually hit the ground. Do you realize how high off the ground Pax is?
That's a good
He has
point.
a point there.
That's a good point.
He didn't crit fail, so he didn't drop his weapon.
Yup.
Yeah, that's true. But there's still probably some damage. I mean, mostly it's like scorch marks and stuff, but there was
But-
probably...
Oh,
a couple.
and probably like laser marks from the radiant damage.
And he did crit, so maybe he
Oh,
swung so
maybe
hard that he did hit the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
or
not
maybe
only
he swung
that,
so
but
hard
just
that the ground
blocking
under.
blocking the attacks, like the force of hitting you,
Yeah.
probably cracked.
Yeah, I was gonna say with that crit, probably when he hit her, the ground under her crumbled a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause whoops.
I mean, it's nothing...
Paragon's fighting
some,
seriously.
Like, couple mending spells and just patching things
Oh
up.
yeah.
They probably know.
Like, you didn't
The
leave
two
a
Paragons
crater,
fighting.
you just cracked a couple of tiles and
Pax,
stuff.
Pax probably looks over his shoulder as they leave and is like, "Damn, I was hoping to make that bigger."
We didn't want to seriously damage anything, Pax.
Oh, but it would have been cool.
Besides, if we had actually gone all out, we probably would have wrecked a lot more.
Oh yes, and we probably would have. Pax is gonna just kind of like reach into his bag of holding and pull up the handle of his hammer and be like, "Yeah, probably would have been a lot more damage done."
Imagine if they had actually used dailies.
Oh, I am, and it would have been bad.
Oh yeah. The sad thing is, those two were still holding back, even if they were fighting
Yup.
seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Very, you are permitted to enter with them once, you know, they vouch for you. And,
Well, of course she is.
Yeah, Pax is just gonna walk up to her and lay one on her. Smoochy smooch.
and yeah, Guy kind of, no one sees him come back by.
It's Guy. He's probably in a shadow somewhere.
He's
Oh yeah, he totally is.
he's just following you guys.
No one realizes he's actually there.
Barry will just hook her arm in Pax's and just like, yep, fuck you guys. I'm coming in whether you like it or not.
So yeah, you guys have some time to talk to each other and talk about how good
Leilani
that
will
was.
ask if Sabine enjoyed the demonstration.
Yeah, Sabine isn't there immediately, but eventually she does make her way to the room where you guys are sitting in and just all smiles. Well, that was quite a show. I honestly didn't know exactly what to expect, but wow. I mean, I've fought Blade Singers before, but you're something else.
My style has changed quite a bit.
She's something, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Oh shit. Pax actually saw the Blade Singers that weren't happy.
Yeah, Leilani didn't.
Pax is gonna turn to Leilani with a hint of a kind of a douchey grin and be like, you know, for all the people that were impressed, there were a couple that weren't. I guess they just don't like being shown up.
Leilani immediately tenses up and looks at Pax and like, wait, there were Blade Singers there, Pax?
Oh, yes.
Fuck.
You know what?
I
What
saw
What
them.
happened to Ryl'tar?
What?
He
I thought he
wanders
came
off
with
all the
us.
time.
True.
Oh shit, should we make perception checks to see if... And then, oh god.
Leilani just pulls out the rock. He's like, Ryl'tar, where'd you go?
Uh-oh.
No answer.
Ryl'tar. He's obviously going and causing trouble like normal.
Well, Vivian's like, well, I did see him. He was talking to one of the Blade Singers. And then they left, and he disappeared.
Can I insight to see if I realize what that means when it concerns Ryl'tar?
Sure.
Fuck.
Well,
Why
I
would
don't think
you-
we can about it now.
Pat's just gonna full out facepalm and look at Leilani.
What?
He followed them.
What? Why? Why would he? Why would he follow Bladezers?
Because he's Ryl'tar.
Yes.
Why does he do anything he does?
Why was there even Bladezers there? Like, this isn't the Bladezinger school.
Yeah,
I was hoping
well,
to avoid all Bladezers and Eladrin.
Well, I did let just the Military Arts Academy people know, but
it's a school. Gossip gets around.
yes, gossip does get around pretty fast.
Especially when people are bored enough and not distracted by things like, war.
Most likely it was Eladrin that were here for supplies or something like that. I don't think they would have come directly from the school to watch you, but that's what happens with an open demonstration like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like we actually said we should probably not do this where they could see.
Really, Pax? You remember how I mentioned wanting to keep a low profile and you decided to be you?
I don't see what the big deal is.
I
You
don't...
are part Eladrin, and obviously you were taught by your people. Now, the Eladrin here may take offense at seeing you having that magic and not
May?
being- Okay, point. Sure.
May?
Well, I mean, what? I don't think they can do much about it. It's not like they can take away what you know.
I was just really
I hope
hoping that
that's
none
not
would know I was
foreshadowing.
here. I was really hoping that I wouldn't deal with, well, we were,
I mean, if she's lucky, it'll just be assassins.
That would be
Why?
frowned upon by the island itself. I do not think they would.
Aren't assassins generally frowned on by authorities that never stopped them before?
Good luck if it's them trying.
Yes, but this is the Eladrin. I do not think they would stoop that low.
they really wouldn't.
I mean, they are kind of a low race.
Aren't they prideful enough that they would want to do whatever it takes to cover up their shame, so to speak?
Well, that's my point. Why would it be a shame? Leilani is clearly very talented. I mean, they tried recruiting me. Not that.
Really?
Yes. Well, I'm part Eladrin myself.
Yes.
And when they saw how good I was when I was studying, they did offer me to join their academy.
Good on you for not. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I figured I'd learn more on my own. And, well, I'd say I did.
Well, I can't change the fact they saw. I don't want to deal with any headaches that might come from that.
Well, as long as your friend doesn't do anything stupid, you should be fine.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
exchange a glance with Leilani and be like cringing visibly.
Leilani is just looking at her being like, okay, I will tell you this right now. While it might not be the meaning of his name, Ryl'tar is basically just the world example for stupidity.
But awesomeness as well.
No, just stupidity.
Ryl'tar is amazing.
I still don't know how he pulls off some of the shit he does, so he probably got in trouble and then got himself out somehow.
That sounds like Ryl'tar.
Well,
The
he
problem
did get you guys into my office.
I'm still
Yeah.
amazed by that, honestly.
Yeah, it's a whole lack of caution.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, at some point, his stupidity is going to just...
Catch up with him?
Yes!
Truthfully, I kind of hope it does in a situation where the worst that could happen would be, I don't know, he got arrested rather than get murdered.
I don't know. I've been arrested a couple of times. It's not
I
as fun
know.
as it seems.
Oh, I know.
Why
Grin.
would it be...
I'm pretty sure being
mind.
arrested would only be fun if you could burn down the shit house.
I mean, I kind of put myself up, but that
Oh, I wish he was there to actually say that.
Oh God.
I mean, I did explode my cell when I got arrested, so.
And that was. Oh, don't worry. This was after she lit the outhouse on fire.
You people seem to have a lot of interesting stories to tell.
You have no idea.
Do you want to hear about the dragon we killed?
Which one?
Which one?
One we just killed. The abyssal one?
Shush!
What?
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
damn.
You people must have plenty of stories, but I do have a academy to run.
Of course, we'll leave you.
It was
But thank
a
you
good
for this.
match. Are you guys planning to maybe perhaps join the tournament in a week's time?
Already signed up.
Tournament.
Oh yeah, Leilani, here you go.
What?
Here's your tournament voucher.
No! You were supposed to spring it on her!
I did?
Why did you? Why?
I'm just pointing at her expression and grinning at Leilani.
Why?
Ryl'tar helped pay for it.
Oh, this will be fun. You do
Oh
realize
yes, it will.
as soon
Oh,
as they
yes, it
see
will.
that you're in the lineup, there's going to be quite a few blade singers targeting you specifically.
Ooh.
Hux.
Grin.
Remember when I said I want a low profile?
What's that?
Why would you? Why? No. Leilani
They can prove
turns
that you're
to
better
me.
than them?
Leilani turns to me and is like, so can I get my name removed from that tournament?
Nope.
By chance, please?
Nope.
We already paid for you.
Nope.
Yeah, but I don't care if
Do
you
you really
please.
want to? Do you really want to have the embarrassment of forfeiting when Eladrin blade singers are there for you to beat down?
That's why I'll take my name off immediately. That way, hopefully, very few people see it.
God, you're such a coward.
It would be a forfeit. You would
Oh,
not get your money back, and everyone
also-
will know.
It was
Also-
expensive, Leilani.
Also, one of the prizes, magic item.
And
Or-
10,000 gold.
What
I thought it
kind
was
of
it
magic
and or-
item?
One or the other.
A very high level magic item.
that you might learn to be able to enchant
You can actually
similarly.
choose from a
Ooh, from a list of
a
them.
list, yes. I cannot really tell you what kind of, but that's pretty much why everyone wants to join those tournaments. Those are high-level items crafted by the masters. So,
They're not the temporary kind like you can buy in the marketplace, are they?
oh no. She kind of
Legendary.
pats her sword. They're like +3 level.
Only +3?
That's pretty damn good.
+3 weapons are usually either at a level 12 to a level 14, 15.
Hmm.
Fine. I still hate you, Pax.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Well, I'll leave you to yours if you ever need something, or, well, I'm definitely going to be watching that fight.
So, we take out all them, then we take out each other.
I already took out you once.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm more looking forward to taking out everybody else.
Including me.
No, that'll be
Oh,
my
wow.
job. It won't take much.
Oh,
He's just
really?
gonna stare at Leilani.
That's what
And
you get
kinda-
for signing me up without my permission. And Leilani just walks out.
Don't worry. We can just take turns blinding her.
That's okay. I can go invisible now.
What? What? Again? Pax is just gonna look at her and be like, I want to see.
I mean,
Leilani just keeps walking.
once I go bloodied, I can go invisible.
Oh, but then that'd mean having to let people hit you.
Yeah, but
And Pax is just like making a face like, ew, why would I want that?
So you guys leave the academy. It's close to midday. You still haven't heard from.
Yeah, that's concerning.
If you're really that concerned, we have the stones packs.
Has he been answering the stones?
No, but that means he obviously just doesn't want to be bothered right now. It's Ryl'tar. He's probably just causing trouble somewhere.
he's probably getting ice cream. I want some too.
Oh yeah, we should go. And Pax is just gonna start striding that way. Leilani,
What?
they have magic ice cream.
What's ice cream?
Come and find out.
Sugary and it's sweet and it's amazing.
And
you
it's
know
cold.
Ryl'tar likes sweets.
It's awesome.
Fine.
I wonder what it would taste like with cookies.
Well, I had an ice cream sandwich that had what was it? Wafers?
Wafers.
Wafers?
No, that's not how they were called.
Yeah, they were
They were
called
called
wafers.
wafered.
Wafers?
Yep.
Yes.
God, that's weird.
They're a special
It
type of
was awesome.
Are they waffle wafers?
Yes, they are.
They were so good. They also have these things.
I want to
Oh
try
god, that means we
it.
walk by the Ioun temple, don't we, Karu?
You do. Yep.
Leilani really wants to go there at some point.
So it takes you a while because this place is fairly large, but yes, your walk basically sends you in front of the Huxane Academy, where you get a nice view of the ships and the Corlan Spire.
Do we hear any commotion from
No.
the ships from there around that way since they're that close to
No, I'd say by the time that you reach the area around Lookworth's, Ryl'tar has probably already dried up and gotten fresh ice cream.
Oh, I know.
Did
Oh, I did not get ice cream.
Oh, you did
we
not?
went to go try and make myself slightly less poor.
So, did you instead go looking for that bank you mentioned?
Something like that.
Okay, give me a streetwise.
Oh god, I'm never gonna find a bag.
Yep. Nope.
There are no banks in
Wow.
this world.
What's a bank?
So you got sent somewhere, all right. And you make your way there, and eventually you find yourself at the riverbank.
I can't even be mad at that.
That's horrible.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that is great. Clearly, we get to check the bushes and make sure there isn't like a secret exchanger in there.
Don't you know you have to do a handshake with the bush?
Okay, so Ryl'tar's lost somewhere. You guys make it to the ice cream parlor.
All right.
I want to wafers ice cream.
Okay, it's the same gnome from last time, and he's like, "Oh, repeating business, and you've brought friends. Wonderful." So you want? Would that be a cone or a sandwich?
A cone?
He shows you the cone. It's like this thick kind of waffle cone.
You can dip them in chocolate too.
I kind of want to try the wafers.
The sandwich.
Yes.
The sandwich and the cone are basically made from the same material, so...
But
It's just a matter of how it's prepared.
more interesting.
Okay, so sandwich it is. And what kind of flavor are you looking for?
Well, I had the rainbow one, right?
Yep.
I don't know. What else you got?
Too many to list. He hands you like a handout full of names of things, and most of them don't make any sense because they're like, fantasy names.
Do you have any for unicorns?
I think that would be the one you already tried then. The prismatic rainbow.
I want something different. Anything with caramel in it.
Plenty? There's the one that your friend tried yesterday. Sure if that made it your way.
I only
it
had
didn't
the
make it out
prism one.
the door.
He lets you guys try, I'd say, up to 5 different flavors before choosing.
Cool. If there's a blueberry one, I'm totally getting that.
If there's one that's like salted caramel, then that's the one that she's gonna get.
Yeah, I'd say they've got both. What is Leilani gonna try?
The first one that came to mind is one I've seen at different places. The kind where it's ice cream with chilies in it.
Okay.
Chocolate with chilies in it is amazing, so yes.
So there's like one that's called something like Warlock's Fire, and you're like, I want that one.
That one sounds interesting. She has no idea what she's picking.
Yeah. They let you try them, so you try it, and it's got a piece of chili in it.
Yeah, Leilani's totally picking that one. She likes spicy things, so anything with even a little heat.
Yeah. So it's 2 gold per person.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get the sandwiches dipped in chocolate?
One side, sure.
Sure. That sounds good.
He basically gives you the chocolate dipping for free, because PAX brought more people back.
Mm-hmm. Smug.
So as your discount was also because I think a couple were 3 gold, but he's just leaving them all at 2 gold for you guys.
He did get a whole pint to take home last time too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guy's with you guys also, and he's probably grabbing one too. I have no idea what kind of flavor he'd go for.
Cookie dough!
Sure, cookie dough.
He's really adorable, and he tries the one that Leilani wanted.
He goes for cookie dough with sprinkled rainbow. And it's like confetti sprinkles on top of it.
That is hilarious.
Derailed by ice cream again.
Yep.
Well, PAX had to have everyone try this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you guys leave with your ice creams. And this place is pretty popular right now. I mean, it's a tropical island. They can be open all year and sell ice cream. And people will buy it. Luckily for you guys, it's midday and most people are in school. So you didn't have to wait in line.
Even more. Because students with ice cream...
Yeah, well, when it's either break time for the Laguartha College or after classes, this place probably gets so full you don't want to go there.
Leilani would pull out the stone again and be like, Ryl'tar, where the hell are you? Ryl'tar. Cricket chirp. Cricket chirp. I don't know where the hell he ended up. Should pick up at some point.
Well, he'll come back to the inn eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Maybe I could have Sephora go out and see if she can find him, or at least Langley.
It's probably easier to find Langley than Ryl'tar.
Probably. You know what? We'll just look for the birds.
What are you talking about?
You'll see eventually, trust me. She just gives Leilani this shady grin.
You are trying to get me killed, motherfucker.
No, I think that you are trying to get you killed.
Yeah. Milani just looks really, really confused at this, but it's like I've stopped trying to ask you guys for a lot of
So what do you guys want to do? You have all the afternoon to yourselves.
Leilani is probably going to go to the Ayun temple because she hasn't. Oh God, she hasn't actually been to an Ayun temple since she started following Ayun.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit overdue, don't you think?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Pax's home continent doesn't really have temples,
Nope.
Not anymore.
and she started following Ayun when we were in the Void Forge. What do you fucking expect?
True enough. Okay, so you're going to the Ayun temple to pay your respects, and that's probably going to take you a while. What are the rest of you doing?
Do they have, like, small rowboats that are for, like, rent?
Yeah, easy enough. And if you wanted to do something more scenic, you'd probably want to go, like, behind Lookworth's, like,
Yeah, like a scenic boat.
like this area here.
Make Pax take her out on, like, a boat ride.
Really? She'd get into a boat willingly?
What?
It's just a little rowboat. She is willing to try it.
You're gonna get
Oh.
so fucking seasick.
So seasick.
Yup, little rowboats are the worst. They're way worse.
She
than
does
ships.
not know this.
Oh God,
But
this is gonna
Pax
be
is gonna give her
hilarious.
this look like, are you sure?
Well, I need to get over it eventually, right?
Aw, Pax is just gonna lean over and kiss her forehead.
I think it's a bad idea.
Pax is gonna, like, pause. I think it's...
We could just go on a picnic instead.
I think it's something that you probably should deal with sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna have to be in a boat at some point or another again.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention if she wants to go back to her world.
Yeah, well, Pax...
Mm-hmm. I mean, he'd know that her world
Oh,
is
yeah.
like islands.
Yep. Sure, we'll give it a try.
All right. Just go. I don't. Would it be better to go slow or fast?
Oh, baby.
Shut up. Well, let's see how things go.
Okay.
We'll find out.
So where do you want to go? Like, in this side?
Somewhere short. Somewhere where it'd be easy to, like, pull up out of
Come
the
back.
boat and, like, get on the... Yeah.
Well, that place there probably is where, like, there's beaches.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, that might be your better option, because the other side, the downside to that is that this area is not that protected, so there's quite a lot of waves going on, especially with the shifting tides. Now, if you wanted something with less waves, you'd probably want to go to the south side of the island, like this area here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably less
let's do
waves.
that. Let's do that to start off. We don't want to freak her out immediately.
She doesn't like swimming either, if she can help it.
Like, it would take quite a hike to get there, but if you asked around, you could probably get to, like, this area here that has, like, basically no waves besides those caused by the waterfall. But
That looks like it'd be, like, really serene and private as well.
yeah, but getting there is quite a hike, because you basically have to get down the mountainside. They probably have, like, the things that are going up the stairs, they probably have a vertical one there to go down to that area. There's probably also a teleporter, but that's more expensive.
I'm willing to try it.
And less scenic than, basically
All right,
an elevator
let's
on
see
the
what
side
we
of the
can
mountain.
do.
So yeah, you guys ask around, and that's up to you. And yeah, if you go that way, then I'd say it would be a lot easier to, like, there's not going to be that much waves, so you might last longer in the boat.
We have to get out like every 10 minutes and give Harry a rest.
Guy excuses himself and says he's gonna go off and see if he can find your missing cleric of...
Yeah, Sephora, Fairy's gonna send Sephora off to see if she can find him as well.
Okay, so you've got Sephora, and why don't you give me a perception check for Sephora?
Okay. She's just gonna use my perception.
Yeah, probably. That's easier. Guy's actually gonna hit the streets and see if anyone's seen a weird... Okay.
26 isn't too bad.
Guy, why?
Guy. Maybe you should have tried looking for the bank.
He does hear that, like, a couple people tell him about this weird drow with the cloak that he describes, that was looking for a bank, so Guy ends up going to a bank and doesn't find him because he's not at the bank.
Man, fuck you.
Sephora, however, manages to catch sight of Langley and a bunch of other birds by the riverbank.
Interesting.
I don't know if Sephora's gonna go land down where he is, or...
Probably check out what he's doing.
What is he doing?
He's in the bushes looking for the secret entrance.
So it looks like he's hunting for something in the bushes. He's like stalking.
Okay, so Sephora's gonna help. She has no idea what it is, but if she finds something, like, Sephora will get down there and she'll be like getting in the bushes thinking, oh, maybe he lost a shiny.
I was gonna say, he's probably distracted by shinies in the damn bushes.
So she's like, oh, it's a game! Let's find the shinies for Ryl'tar!
So Ryl'tar's gonna end up coming back home with a bunch of, like, shiny shells and maybe a pearl or two and...
A screw, a piece of shiny metal, a couple of really shiny, really funny looking rocks.
Yeah. But no gold. Which was why he was looking for a bank. Well, given that he found the bank, Guy is gonna turn some of his own gems into gold. And he'll probably head to the Ayun Temple once he's like, well, this is a big island. If I can't find him, then whatever. He'll make his way back eventually.
So how often does Very have to stop?
I should probably roll endurance for that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I think she passed out and fell into the water.
That's exactly what I was hoping for when I asked that.
Well, the ice cream was great going in.
But not going up.
This is a horrible idea! I want to go home!
Wait, if she fell in,
okay,
I don't
hold
think
on.
Pex can get
So
her.
you two get into the boat, and Peck starts rowing out, and Varys just starts freaking out, and both of you end up capsizing the boat and falling into the water. And by the time
wears heavy armor.
By the time, yeah, but he's pretty strong. But yeah, by the time you guys are dragged out of the water, like Varys just puking and feeling miserable, and Pax is also wet, and yeah, your armor is not.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure at the moment he's attuned to his summoned armor, so he probably summoned it away and summoned it back.
Oh god, that was worth it.
It was
so
great.
worth it.
Oh god, he did the whirly spinning.
Oh god.
Your adventures did cost you 10 gold in total.
That's fine.
Between the boat rental and the getting there and all of that.
That's fine.
And getting
Worth
back.
it. Worth it.
Oh god, poor Mary.
You guys, I guess, don't have much for lunch. So you're probably starving by the time you make it back to the inn in the evening.
Oh god.
Probably spent the rest of the afternoon just like sitting on the dock or whatever.
Sitting and walking. It went from a boat ride to a beach walk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good job, guys. Inspiration to us all.
Awesome. Amazing. That should get like 2 bonus experience or something for
This is
awesome.
like
Fails.
this isn't everything that's happened today besides Ryl'tar escaping too. It just reminds me of my adventures with my sister as a kid when we went to some random island in the Caribbean.
Oh, God.
We'd go searching for pretty rocks.
Anyways.
And get tossed on by some waves and get into places we weren't meant to and then running away before we got caught.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
So Varian Pax nearly drowned.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Okay, no matter how strong Pax is, he is still wearing heavy armor.
I mean, you guys were in the docks, which is what saved you, because yeah, you probably would have sunk to the bottom. Well, true, but still. So yeah, evening comes, and eventually everyone, and I'm guessing including Ryl'tar, make it back to the inn. Though I'm not sure if Ryl'tar is maybe hiding his return.
Is he that smart?
I think he's that terrified of Leilani.
Why would he be scared of Leilani right now? She has no idea what he did.
Yet.
Actually, there is something that happens before you guys get back.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Would anyone have left their like talking stones within listening range just in case Ryl'tar?
Yeah. I mean, Leilani would have.
Okay.
I mean, we generally have them on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who did we
Hi.
lose?
Oh, God.
Hi.
Yes, but this isn't them activating the stone. The stone is just listening mode, kind of.
Uh-oh.
Also, what the hell? Half of my computer froze.
You sound
Oh.
different.
Yeah.
That's because now I'm on my
Yes.
phone.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so sometime I'd say mid-evening, probably after you leave the Ayun Temple, and are probably heading towards the library to check up on Luciana, bring her food, and maybe look some more stuff up. You hear voices coming from your stone of speech.
Huh. Leilani will pick it up and be like, Ryl'tar, are you finally going to answer?
And yeah, Pax, you were probably walking along with Very in someplace fancy looking when you hear something, and then you hear Leilani speak up, and then Leilani, as you speak up, like as you speak into the stone, you hear something like, "Must find the drow," and then they shut up. What was that? Did you hear something?
I'm gonna insight to see if I realize that Ryl'tar left his stone.
Leilani's just kind of listening and is really confused by this. She doesn't
Oh.
understand what's going on.
Okay, so you don't say anything?
Ryl'tar? Are you there?
There it is again. Where is he coming from? Who's there?
Would it work inside the magic field?
No, it doesn't work inside the magic field.
But it's out of
Oh.
the magic field.
But it was on the ship.
Right.
Oh no! Did Ryl'tar? Leilani looks at. Is Guy still with her?
Guy is now with her. Yeah, sure.
Leilani looks at Guy, looks at the rock, is like, Ryl'tar dropped his freaking stone.
Dropped it where?
I have no idea.
Karu, would Pax be able to realize where?
It's coming from in here. Just
Uh-oh.
here, like.
How
What?
does he drop the stone?
And then louder now. What is this? Is this some manner of...
Hello?
Who is this?
Oh God, do they recognize your voice?
Oh God, do they recognize her voice?
I... This...
Our internet is either... Did we just...
Yeah, no, it's blipping. It's
Hello?
blipping.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
It's,
Now you're
Is it
back.
good?
I'm just gonna... No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Let me know when my voice is steady, because honestly, you guys are all steady for me.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're totally steady.
Right.
Yeah, but the ping is really high right now, so I'm just gonna switch the
Oh.
server.
Oh,
Kyra was a
wow.
robot, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's better now.
Okay, I switched servers.
Okay, is it better now, guys?
Yeah, the ping.
Okay.
is a
Much.
lot.
Hello, you seem to have picked up, something an ally of mine dropped, I'm guessing.
An ally, you said. Could you describe this
yes.
ally to me?
Dumb as a sack of rocks drow?
Is he wearing a Raven Queen's cloak?
I'm doomed.
Yes,
Oh
did
God,
something happen to him?
Maybe. Do you know? Well, I can deliver this to you if you tell me where I can find you.
Well, honestly, I'm wandering the city right now. Is there someone where we could meet up, and I'd be able to get the stone from you? Hello?
Hello?
Karu?
He's thinking. Let me. Is
Oh, because Paxton said something.
Yeah, I said something, but that was while you guys were saying something too, and that's
yeah.
when
Did
Max would have said it.
Leilani? I'm sorry. Did Very speak up?
Probably not like directly into it, but she's
Okay.
probably like, "Pat, what's going on?"
We could meet at the entrance, the main entrance to the Hexane Academy, perhaps.
Karu, you just like went.
You just totally
Karu,
roboted.
Oh
You
god,
both
that was bad.
roboted. You're both like that.
We're still getting some pretty bad ping.
It's probably on our side then.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
So can you meet us at the main entrance to the Hexane Academy?
Yes, that would be no problem. Luckily, that's one of the few locations I know how to find quite easily.
Are you with your drow friend? Could you bring him with you?
We have no idea where he is.
He's
He's an
somewhere-
idiot.
Unfortunately.
Yes, he's wandered off. We've been trying to locate him, but apparently even the way we normally contact him, he lost the item.
He slipped his child leash.
Basically.
Oh,
But I'll meet you
very
at the
interesting.
Hexane Academy.
Right. Well, I'll meet you there then.
Thank you. And Leilani will head off there.
Oh,
Paxton.
God.
Pax is
What
going to
if
look at
this is
Barry
a
and
trap?
be like, "Oh, if it's a trap, we'll just smack some."
Leilani is not insightful enough to realize that.
Oh god.
Pax totally is, and he's like, so, just give. Pax is just gonna be like, I'm switching to my better armor real quick.
I will. Theo, I need you to give me an insight check.
Okay.
Dude, bad. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
15.
Okay.
Not enough.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you're fine. It's okay. All right. So
I do not like the tone she just used.
I like it a lot because that means we're probably gonna get into a fight.
Also, I will say this: it's 8 o'clock. You should feed your cat, Karu.
yeah. So you are heading towards the academy with Guy. You two were in the other part of the island, so it would take you like an hour to get there.
Oh great!
Yeah, so you're not going to get there in time to see whatever happens.
Damn it! No, can we pay a teleporter to get us there? Because I'm sure that they have ways to get to the Huxane Academy from there.
Give me a streetwise.
Okay. I'm rolling with my own dice because I don't trust Roll20.
Wow.
I'm really good streetwise too, god damn it.
How did I get better than you?
Yeah,
Because you rolled more than a fucking 3, that's why.
You're used to cities where, you know, there's thieves' cant and shit like this.
Wow.
This place here is just so...
Yeah, I can't understand you.
Robot.
Robot.
Okay. Pax, you do eventually speak to someone who leads you to a teleport room, and you guys can teleport
Cool.
there. Alright, so we'll stop for a break, and hopefully when we get back, we are no longer robots.
Okay.
Okay.
I am gonna go see
we're back.
Hi!
Ah!
Okay, so, given the places where you guys were and everything, and the fact that Pax still has to find the teleport circle to get to the academy, Leilani, you and, with your shadow, approach the entrance to the Huxane Academy. Give me a perception check.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Guy 2.
Wait, what?
Wow, 28.
Wow.
I rolled
The
an
paranoia said it
18.
Wait, did you just natty?
No, 18.
No. 0.
Yeah. Zio rolled an 18, she said.
Oh, okay.
I did not nat 20.
Okay, so you go up the steps, heading towards the entrance, and you notice that there's like a lot of uniformed, what looks like guards, and a couple of Eladrin that are talking, like seriously. And one of them looks up and spots you. There she is! That's her!
What?
And the guards start moving towards you.
What's going on?
Now you're gonna have to hope he rolls high. Okay. Okay, so you...
Well, my shadow disappeared.
Your shadow disappeared. And you get surrounded by guards and pointing spears at you, and they're you're under arrest
For what?
for suspected. God, I had thought of this during the break, and then I forgot. Espionage, stealing of secrets from Lancerai, impersonating a blade singer.
Excuse me? I've never been to Lancerai. I don't know what you mean by espionage.
Colluding with someone who act of terrorism.
What?
You may want to wait until the hearing, but you will have to come with us, please.
It's okay. I have no idea what you're talking about here.
For your sake, I hope that's true.
Okay, first of all, I'm not going anywhere with you because I don't know what's going on. I have no reason to come with you. I don't know you guys. I've never been over to Lancerai. I've never seen any of you before.
You said you had a friend, Drow, with a
Yes?
Raven Queen. Okay, so he works
Yes,
for you then?
and he doesn't work for me. He's a troublemaker with the IQ of a rock.
So you're his handler.
No, that's not accurate either, because a handler could actually control someone.
Well, why don't you come with us and we'll work things out?
Fine, can you at least lower your weapons? I'm not going to actually do anything.
Very well. They lower their weapons. Or more like...
Okay.
Whatever. They put their spears up. And they start marching you away, and you notice that the Eladrin look very smug. And one of them is holding Ryl'tar's rock and talking to another person, another guard, and he's like handing it over as and you hear like something about evidence.
Leilani is just thinking to herself, what the fuck has Ryl'tar done this time? And he has disappeared and left me to pick up pieces.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she, like, her stomach's in knots just being around Eladrin, but she's a little insulted by pretending to be a blade singer. Like, fuck you, she is a blade singer.
Well, as far as this world is concerned, all blade singers are taught at Lancerai, so you either learned it from there, stole their knowledge, or, you know.
Fuck y'all!
So they take you away. And as, I'd say, as they're taking you away, Pax and Very, you are leaving the academy. You see, I'm not even going to make you roll perception because your perception is too high. But you see there's 3 Eladrin that are talking among themselves. And you see a bunch of guards leading Leilani away.
Well, it's about time.
Pax is gonna be like, you realize this is Ryl'tar's fault, right?
Probably, but it's not me this time, so I'm okay with it.
And from behind you, you hear a voice going, "You may not want to get mixed up, or we might all end up caught in this."
Was that just like a voice out of nowhere?
It's
No,
Guy.
Probably Guy.
That was Guy sneaking up behind you guys.
Did he sneak up and scare us? That's the real question.
Oh man, that Pax would probably be looking for Guy once he realized
Yeah,
he wasn't
Guy
with
was-
Leilani.
Guy was probably not sneaking that well. I mean, he was making sure Pax saw him coming.
Okay.
But yeah, he goes like, "Well, that seems like it's the law of the island, so we might not want to get, let them know that we're together just yet."
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. She can go to jail. Do her some good.
Pax is gonna look at Very like,
What? It'll do her some good.
No, it won't. Not when it's
like
over.
it, like it did you some good, Ms. Raid.
Now you hush your mouth.
We need to find Ryl'tar and find out what he did.
Oh, we are going to.
Well,
And I might
I
have
sent-
to punch him a couple times.
I sent Sephora off to find him, but she hasn't come back yet. She's
Maybe we
probably
should go
getting
find
mixed
her.
up in whatever silliness he is doing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think we should also contact Luciana because she'll know more about however the law works here. Because I don't
Yeah.
think I can convince them that she's just crazy and needs to take her pills.
Oh, we might be able to convince them that Ryl'tar is crazy and needs to take his pill.
That might work.
Yeah,
But they said something about a hearing?
Maybe we should. Oh,
God
what
damn
if
it,
we
Ryl'tar.
got Sabine involved?
Do you really think that's a good idea? She doesn't owe us anything.
No, but do you have any better ones?
I mean, Luciana reads a lot. She probably knows how things work.
I guess, but being able to get her to articulate that seems to be.
Okay,
He
good
has
point.
a point.
Where am I at this point, by the way?
That's a good question.
Oh God, would he see?
You've left the temple by now, so you're just
Okay.
like wandering the harbor market. So I don't know
Is
if
anybody talking about this whole arrest business?
not really. However,
Oh God!
give me a perception check.
What?
said-
I mean,
You said you were avoiding anyone that looked like guards, right?
well, avoiding anything of, oh, I'm clearly aware that I'm totally in trouble. We have to look out for Foosh because she's going to kill me.
Oh, yes, she is.
And we have to look out for the people who are shooting at my lovely, luscious ass.
Mm-hmm. So,
And So
perception
you're
check.
telling me that a perception of 25?
That's just your passive.
That's your...
Oh,
Okay.
Better than 25.
Scritch, scritch, scritch. At
Okay.
least it wasn't an 18.
As you're going around, you do notice, before they notice you, that there are guards asking around about a drow wearing a cloak of the Raven Queen.
That specifically?
Yeah, they're looking for a drow in black that's wearing a cloak of the Raven Queen.
Am I, like, next to a building or anything?
I mean, there's a lot of buildings. It's a market. It's a pretty busy market.
Well, guess the pink cloak's coming out.
Okay, so
Oh God!
switch out your cloaks.
Oh God! Now I have to draw. I'm wearing a pin cloak.
Yup, you do.
So you switch into the more visible...
Like, it's not even like switch, it's chuck it over the other one, and then we'll make this look a little less funny a little later when I'm stepping into the shadows. But the immediate thought was, oh shit, cover it up with the pink cloak.
Okay, so you have your hood down, I'm guessing. Like,
Yeah,
you're not wearing the
probably.
hood part, so it's just like white hair. But
Well,
I mean,
now I am.
I mean, it's not like you're not the only drow, luckily. So it's not like, oh, Harry, there's the drow. It must be him.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I mean, you get a couple of looks, but they see the pimp cloak and it's like, nah, no, that's not the person.
Not
they're looking
black.
for. It can't be the person they're looking for.
Wow. Wow.
It was the only cloak I had listed that wasn't black.
For those listening, the pimp cloak. Why don't you describe the pimp cloak?
I mostly have in my bag the number of cloaks I have. However, I have a note that says notable. I have one with purple silk and gold embroidery with either a leopard print faux fur or blazing white and silver fur lining.
So a pimp cloak.
It really is. In like the most stereotypical sense, I'm missing the cane and the hat.
You know what's really sad? I have one of those too.
You can blame the random junk generator I have for
I know,
giving you guys 2 cloaks with that description.
I didn't even ask to get a
They're worth a lot of money too. They're
Yeah.
worth like 800 fucking gold.
Well, it's like velvet cloak with like real gold lining and like actual fur lining.
Yeah. Like, oh God, this is the most horrid sounding thing ever, but
I know.
It's fit for kings, of course, because who else would wear something like that? That's
Ryl'tar.
And it's flashy as hell, which also helps because now it's like, yeah, I can't be that flashy as hell drow. That guy must be a pimp.
Does he get propositioned?
No, I mean, on this island, they probably just assume he's some rich asshole from somewhere.
Or a rich weirdo because, oh, he lived under a rock for how many years and thinks this is how you dress?
Yeah. It's like, oh God,
Obviously, he just got out from the Underdark.
he must think that's so stylish. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
what we really need to get him is the like fucking triangle glasses from like Gurren Lagann.
Okay, so you are not spotted by the guards. Sephora has been keeping an eye on him, and so that is basically your link to finding Ryl'tar.
Oh my God.
Also, Ryl'tar's mind is now going, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, Sephora will probably stay with him for a little while until he like gets boring.
Yeah, well, he was at the river collecting shit for like 2 hours, and then he went to the temple for an hour. And this is after
Yeah.
that.
She'll probably come back after he's gone to the temple.
So then she would have met up with you quite a while ago. Because that was like an hour
Yeah.
or so ago. I mean, she would have had a bit of trouble finding you if you were on the other side of the island. But, yeah. So you don't know where Ryl'tar is because he's somewhere in the market trying to, you know, not be seen.
We know the general direction that he is apparently, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, Guy's probably gonna hit the harbor market and see if he can find him.
Yeah, Pax.
So are you just looking for Ryl'tar? Give me perception checks. And
Are
Ryl'tar,
you sure you don't?
give me a stealth check.
Would he have the disadvantage on that since he's freaking with a pimp cloak?
Yeah, but you
Sure,
guys
sure.
don't expect him to be wearing a pimp cloak either. You're looking for...
I'm not trying to hide from the party. I'm trying to hide from the damn guards.
Yeah, I know, but still.
But it's the same thing.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Wow.
If my lights just went out, I'll be right back.
God, Barry!
Barry's just like, can we just go get Luciana? What about the birds?
Almost missed me anyway.
What
Okay,
about
so...
the birds? Are the birds
Guys,
like, still over him?
No. I mean, they're all over the place in the market. So Guy is pretty good at looking around, but he eventually gets distracted because he hears his name over and over again, and he eventually figures out that it's the birds, and he's like, why are they all saying Guy? Wait a minute, they're also saying Foosh?
Couple! Couple!
Oh god.
I can hear Zio in the background.
No, those are the birds you hear in the background. That's not Zio. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. So, Pax totally probably saw the pimp cloak first. Was
Yeah.
like, nah, that can't be. And then he double took and was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you see the pimp cloak and you're like, okay, well that's not... Wait a minute. Wait a
He
fucking
has
minute.
one of those. And, oh god.
I only know
Pax,
one idiot that would wear that.
I'm gonna have to see how subtle he's gonna be about approaching him. So it'd probably be a bluff check. Oh! God damn it, I was hoping for a crit fail.
So you approach Ryl'tar and Ryl'tar's like looking elsewhere.
Wait. Can I try and do a stealth to see if you can
If
hear
you
me
want
coming?
to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you hear someone clanging behind
Clang,
you.
clang,
You just
clang,
don't
clang,
realize it's
clang.
necessarily Pax.
And then Pax is just gonna loom over him. What did you do? And then Pax is probably gonna pick him up by the scruff of his neck.
I was gonna say, as soon as he starts going like, I think I'm gonna go to swing. I guess I'm not.
Oh my god, Pax, why?
That was so
As he
low.
starts
That was
scooching away, Pax is gonna be like, you run away from me, and I don't care if you're not resistant to radiant anymore, I will smite you. And then I'll bring you to Leilani.
We can't. She's in jail.
Yeah, I will.
Actually, that would stop him, what Barry just said.
Oh. Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah, congratulations on framing somebody without actually trying.
Put her in a box.
Yeah. They
No,
took
no,
her
no.
away.
Yep. Although they are dicks who said, well, no, we weren't there for that.
Nope.
Huh.
Guy does come up and just is glaring daggers at Ryl'tar.
Oh.
I know your little girlfriend's in jail. Just calm down, guy.
Ryl'tar,
We have to go get the other half, Eladrin.
what did you do? Those Eladrin wanted her for impersonating? For stealing? For terrorism?
I was a fart, and then I left my rock there, because I didn't know what was going on and no one was there at the time, and I may have peed on a bunch of stuff. But then
You
walked off
peed
the boat.
on a bunch of stuff? Ryl'tar.
Okay, it wasn't my pee. It was their own pee.
Oh my god. Actually fucking set up. How did you...
So you actually did mess with the Eladrin stuff. And now they're blaming Leilani for it.
Yeah,
Good
that's
job,
not gonna
Ryl'tar.
fly. You almost... Oh god. Pax is gonna, like, reach out.
That's why we need to go get the other half Eladrin that seemed to like her, at least. And that'll look... She seems to know about lots of stuff and can help in a fight.
We are going. And you are going to, for once, act your age and tug with me.
No, I think we need him to act like his normal self.
Eh?
Come on.
Eh?
Come on.
What am I supposed to act like?
Just act like yourself, Ryl'tar.
I'm so confused and apparently going in this direction. Ow, 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 ow. Still attached.
Come on.
I'm walking, but I'm going faster if you let go of my head.
Yeah, but you also might run away.
I'm not going to run away. I don't even know how to get to this door.
Pax is just going to lead him to the Military Arts Academy.
Do you want to hold my hand, Ryl'tar?
He doesn't get to hold your hand. Tug, tug,
Pax,
tug.
stop being a meanie.
At least when we got arrested, we did it ourselves. Tug, tug, tug.
Pax.
Oh, he's just continuing to pull Ryl'tar along. Looking, oh my god, he's looking like a fucking angry father. With a misbehaving child.
If this is the way you treat
feel bad
children,
about it too.
maybe it's a good thing we don't have any.
Guy, can I get pulled along angrily by you? Because I think this one's going to get stabbed.
Oh, shit. The gauntlet. My gauntlets have freaking...
Also,
Oops.
Pax
What?
just got reminded that, can't have kids with his wife. And his wife seems salty at the
I don't think Shao even heard what I said.
Yeah,
No, Pax paused. And he... Oh, Pax.
Yeah,
not
Guy.
Not in broad daylight, Pax. Okay, we're good. I thought he was just going to erupt, but he didn't.
I'm going to get killed for
You can reach your
collateral
ear, but I
damage.
could just grab a dagger, stick it in your back, and bleed you like that.
Well, it'd have to probably be his knees.
You guys are so mean.
Oh, this is being nice compared to what I would have done if he had done this to you.
Well, if he'd done this to me, I would have gotten out.
I'm pretty sure Barry would have escaped by now.
Yeah.
I would have caused a scene.
Yeah.
It's true.
Come on.
I mean, you're lucky I don't do it anyways, because, what is going on with the birds on this island, Ryl'tar?
Very kind of
We
like...
should hurry. I don't think Leilani will last very long in jail.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go faster. Here. And then Pax is just gonna, scoop him up into his arms and start stomping towards the freaking Military Arts Academy.
At that point, Ryl'tar would jump into his arms to make this go faster. He's like, yes, that's a great idea.
You don't carry me around like that.
Wait a second. Can I tell if Guy is
You
more
try and
pissed
stab
about
him.
the fact that I framed Leilani or the fact that I told the entire island's birds that they're dating?
I thought you were going to get yourself killed.
Kappa! Kappa!
Whoosh!
It's
Whoosh!
probably a mixture of both. It's just not helping you right now, and you've rarely seen Guy angry.
Oh, no,
Have you guys ever
no,
seen
that
him
was...
angry?
No.
Leilani has.
That was... The couple was Pax trying to ventriloquist. As he continued to walk away. That was what that bluff was for.
Make the midget even angrier.
To be fair, Ryl'tar has not said a damn thing after the whole, oh god, he's actually pissed. I'm gonna just shut up, and Pax is going to carry me off into the sunset.
So how long does it take them to actually get to the Military Arts Academy?
With a terrified-looking drow, a pissed-off-looking paladin.
Oh, who probably looks just about ready to like beat the shit out of said drow. He's contemplating
and the short
it.
assassin behind them.
Dagger in hand, kind of wondering if he can get away with throwing the dagger and not hitting Pax.
Oh, you are so lucky. If that had been higher, then Ryl'tar would have been like, his bones would have been creaking.
Yep.
And Barry's just holding a conversation with Sephora. He did what?
So,
It takes maybe 15 minutes.
When I see the guards at the school, help me!
no.
They look a bit confused.
Help me!
seeing
Need headmistress!
Pax is just gonna like put his hand across Ryl'tar's mouth, like, not even trying to like, no, you don't get that. You're in big trouble, buddy. Besides, you were the one who wanted to come here.
What are you here for?
We'd like to talk to Headmistress Sabine if she has a spare moment. I know she's busy.
What about?
Arrest! Sorry.
Oh, no, Pax would have probably taken his hand away by this point.
Okay.
Something along those lines, and then Pax is just gonna, like, drop Ryl'tar.
Eladrin!
Sounds like something about Blade Singers being sore losers mixed with this one being an idiot. Well, kind of. But mostly the idiot. Nudges him with his
You
foot
see him
sharply.
pen a message. Sends it off. Receives a message a short time later. Alright, you can enter. You will have to wait in the waiting area.
Eh. Pax is just going to lead the way.
Is he still carrying Ryl'tar?
Oh, he dropped him. He literally just like dropped him on the ground.
Give me an acrobatics.
Ryl'tar?
Ryl'tar. Yeah, you land like a cat.
I trip him.
You land
Honestly, he wouldn't even try to, like, right himself. It would just be, don't fall on my head.
Okay. So non-graceful landing. But you are brought inside, taken to a room with sofas and stuff, and told to wait there.
Mm-hmm. Full on glare the whole time.
Guy is still playing with his dagger, just glaring at Ryl'tar.
Gosh, be thankful that Pax isn't like tapping his warhammer in one hand.
So Ryl'tar curls up in a ball.
Not even like hiding from Guy and Pax, just being like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like almost like having a nervous breakdown, but not quite. Like he's not even really paying attention to Guy and Pax, other than okay, they're over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, oh god, oh god, oh god, how do we fix? But normally we talk to Foosh, and she fixes the Foosh. But oh god.
Now Foosh is the one needs fixing. And you thought you had to worry about Foosh before.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, she can't kill me if she's under arrest.
You'd be surprised.
Okay. There's probably someone who will revive me to get some statement later if she kills me while she's under arrest.
They can always use something like talk to the dead. Speak with the dead.
You can do that now. I'm already dead.
About an hour later, Sabine enters the room, closes the door behind her, and does some magic bullshit. Alright, what is going on?
After the fight, someone decided to follow the Bladesingers back to their island and stir the pot a little bit.
I didn't stir the pot. I just poured it out selectively.
Yeah.
Ryl'tar,
What else did you
What exactly did you do?
I done fucked up.
And now, Leilani has been arrested because of it. Since she didn't learn blade singing from them, they're accusing her of stealing the knowledge.
I didn't stab anybody, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, I looked up what's going on the other end. Leilani's been put under arrest. She was taken to the barracks. They're accusing her of stealing things from Lanzarai, mostly blade singing, because they do not want to recognize her as a legitimate blade singer.
Which is stupid because she already had that stuff before she ever set. Well, she didn't even set foot. Before any of us ever set foot, glares at Ryl'tar in there.
Well, in this world, she would have had to be taught by a blade singer, and that means either someone leaked the information, or she had spies in there that got her the information. Given that Ryl'tar
So this
got in
was
there,
your fault, and she points at Bags because you made her fight.
No, this is his fault for actually going there. They wouldn't have been able to act on it if they didn't have something that they could turn into evidence.
I think they would have eventually tried.
Oh, they would have tried, but would have taken a lot more effort on their part.
they claim they already found a listening device planted in one of their ships, which means they have evidence to prove that she had been spying on them.
Because those ships go into where they are actually taught blade singing.
Well, if there was one there, they can probably assume that there might be others in the academy itself, and they will be searching, believe me. There is also this count of terrorism on the ship. And she's looking at Ryl'tar.
What? Ryl'tar.
Said he peed on everything.
You what?
Just kind of laughs.
Well, I guess that would count as an act of terrorism.
Please,
Come
this is
on,
an island
that
of
must have been
schools.
hilarious.
They would have had other pranks like this too. Maybe.
He destroyed 5,000 gold worth of supplies.
What?
Wow. Good job, bro.
I really hope that you don't expect us to pay for that, Ryl'tar.
Well, you lot will have to pay it, and it will likely be Leilani because she's the one in prison right now. And if things go poorly, they could try sealing her magic.
Excuse me. Oh.
Wow.
Good. Apparently he can't be intimidating to his people at the moment.
Hmm.
At
Yeah,
the very least,
real-
you and your friends may be kicked off the island, so whatever you were planning to do here will not be possible.
Way to go, Ryl'tar.
This place sucks anyways. Well, I mean, it's got some really romantic places to go.
Not anything by the water.
Don't you fucking open your dirty mouth! I swear if you tell them, I will kill you.
Doesn't look intimidated in the least. Actually, it looks a little bit opposite of intimidated.
Also, you'd be leaving on ship, not in your airship.
I'd like to see them try to keep us away from our airship.
Well, considering you stole it, it would probably be taken.
Good luck with them doing that.
Unless you want to sacrifice your drow friend here.
That's looking like a very interesting decision right now.
Pax is just shooting intermittent glares at Ryl'tar.
He's probably trying to ask Sabine, like, am I supposed to, like, go to the guardhouse? Because I think they're just going to decapitate me when I walk in. How do I not do that?
Honestly, I think Ryl'tar would probably get himself out of this because he's such a dumbass.
Yeah, but that doesn't always work.
And how much do you sell an airship for if it's stolen? Just out of curiosity.
You don't.
I'm just asking. I don't know how to do it.
Claire.
Hello? Anybody?
Haru.
Oh, Guy is typing. Food and mouth. Honestly, that's probably what Guy would be doing too.
No, Guy would still be playing with his dagger.
No. Eat your feelings. Your girlfriend's been arrested. No, did not say that out loud in character.
Yeah, Guy totally would have actually stabbed him.
Oh, yes, and he would have deserved it too.
Yeah. So,
There will be a hearing. We'll have to prove that there was... You're not gonna like this probably, but you're gonna have to admit where you all come from.
oh, great.
Okay.
Because that's all that's gonna save her, because if she's from another world, then that'll be the best way to prove that she did not steal anything from Lancerai.
So we have to prove that she's from another world?
At the very least.
Well, we'll need to find people who have knowledge of Wanderers then. I wonder if we could find somebody who could get in contact with the Traveler.
I'll see
This
what I
isn't-
can do.
Is this out of character the world that the other shop is in?
No.
No.
God damn it!
Sorry.
Trust me, I would know if it was.
Yeah. Because that would
She
be
would have
bad
been at that
if
shop
it
as soon as you guys arrived at the island.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the meantime, I suggest you guys lay low and keep your friend from doing anything stupid.
Don't worry,
I
we'll
don't
bring
lay
out the
low
child
well.
leash again.
Honestly, now it might be a bad idea to hand him over. Who knows what he'll
Are
say.
you sure?
Sorry, so I came downstairs.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
How do you forget about that?
He might blurt
Repressed.
something out that'll just condemn you all.
Yeah. Yeah, do we have any, like, I don't know, magical glue to keep his mouth shut? It's not like he needs to breathe.
Pax,
Hmm.
put me in the bag of holding and take me out when you need me.
Pax is gonna look at him.
With that right there.
I actually feel bad for Ryl'tar.
I don't. It was his fault.
I'd probably feel bad if this wasn't so fucking hilarious.
I know, right?
I'd feel bad if Pax wasn't so angry at him for being stupid.
Before Pax moves, Guy is gonna pick up the bat and shove him in his bag of holding.
Uh-oh. Oh, Pax isn't gonna try and stop him.
Really? There's no insight from Guy of, is this a good idea?
No, he's too mad and he just knows that he can't. Yeah, that's the bag. Guy is the only one that can open, so he's like, yeah, he can't get out of here.
Well, I could get out of a normal one. We already discussed that.
I mean, if it closes, yeah. If it's open, that's fine.
Pax is
You
gonna
might not want to stop him, but
Pax is gonna just be like, just remember that he'll be unsupervised in there.
Well, I don't know how the inside of a bag really works.
Just saying, don't have anything in there that you don't want him to play with.
Oh god.
I mean, Ryl'tar's bag is outside, so it's not like he can shove things from his bag into his. Also, he's a bat, and Guy just kind of smiles and says, I think he's going to be too busy avoiding getting stabbed by the many daggers I have in there. Because I think there's like 16 daggers in that bag.
I think so. No, there's lots of points.
Yes. Very, very good points. I mean, yeah, it's mostly that and gemstones. Not sure what else he has.
Honestly, Ryl'tar would probably go find all the gemstones and lay on it like a dragon.
Oh god. Bat Ryl'tar is really
Anyone
a dragon.
listening who wants to draw fan art, please draw that.
There's a couple of potions. Yeah, he
Like,
has.
he's not intending on fucking with anything in the bag, just like shoving it around and like
Yeah.
organizing it.
Mostly potions, gemstones, gold, and the daggers.
So, I guess we're just gonna lay low for a while.
Lots of daggers. Oh, and he's got 3
I'm
claws
so
in there.
low.
He's got 3 Fey Panther claws in there. And
Oh
his-
god, I
Oh
remember
god,
that one.
those are old.
Those are-
Very shit
Something
herself.
from like the 3rd session.
Yeah, he still has
Yeah,
them.
very shit herself in the bushes.
That was when she shat herself everywhere
God,
and
I
decided
did.
that he didn't need to. That's when she decided she didn't want pets.
Yep. And so her journey with no pants began. It started in the bushes in the first town they went to, and it ended in the outhouse.
I love you, Gwen.
Oh, we can. That's what makes it funnier.
This stream and video is marked mature because we aren't.
You mean immature? Because it's all poop jokes and
marked-
dig jokes.
It's not marked M, it's marked IM.
Anyways, now they have to lay low.
Yeah, well,
Great.
Well, I mean, once they get rid of Ryl'tar, I mean, the rest can head back to the,
True enough.
yep.
they're basically looking just for Ryl'tar and
They don't know anybody else.
They're only interested mostly in Leilani. They just want Ryl'tar to squeeze information out of him. Which is why Sabine was like, it's a bad idea to hand him over to the...
Thanks, Ryl'tar.
Okay, so you guys probably head back. I mean, there's not much you can do yet. So Sabine's like, yeah, I'll see what I can find out. I'll look for information. You guys stay out of trouble. And please just don't cause more tension.
I bet she's regretting us right now.
So, Leilani, you are taken by the guards from the Huxane Academy to a building close to the center of worship, and brought into a room. It's basically a jail cell, but this is a pretty nice place. So there's like a cot, a latrine in the corner. And the door's closed behind you. There's a small barred window that you can see outside. It's pretty high up, but I mean...
They didn't take away my weapon or anything? I'm kind of surprised.
They took your weapons. They asked for your weapons. They took your bag. I'm assuming you handed those things over.
Yes.
I mean, they said, like, they'd keep them safe, whatever. If you want to put your thing in your bag, that's fine. Your weapons in your bag.
Yeah, she put her weapon in the bag. It just makes more sense to keep it all together in a bag of holding.
Yeah. So they take the bag of holding with your weapons, and they lock you in the room. As soon as the lock switches, you feel an arcane thing go on, and then you feel arcane things unavailable to you.
God damn it. That's gotta feel messed up for Leilani, who's basically pure magic. Oh no, she did. This is the first time she's felt it.
Yeah, so like as soon as the lock closes, the anti-magic field goes up inside the room, and you're basically cut off from all arcane magic.
I just want to make sure, does this affect Leilani at all? Like, does it feel different besides just being cut off from it?
I mean, you definitely feel like a sinking sensation in your stomach, and your stomach does a bit of a flip. It just feels really weird, because you as a magical fae creature...
And elemental,
you've basically been connected to the arcane even when you're not using it. You can feel the presence of magic in and without you, and now it's like, that's gone. So it kind of feels like you were just suddenly thrown into a deep pool of water or something, and...
So it really fucks with her, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna do anything bad or anything. It just feels icky, and you probably feel a bit sick to the stomach just because of that.
Yeah, she'll probably sit down because she has to adjust to that feeling, because it's basically being cut off from something she's always had access to, so it's just extremely uncomfortable, and probably that's when she starts getting really nervous, is because...
Yeah. You're like, what do I do now?
No weapon, no magic,
and
tiny room.
And you have no idea where your friends are.
Yep.
You don't even call them friends.
Nope. Well, I called Guy a friend once. Freaking Ryl'tar.
And apparently your future is in the hands of Ryl'tar.
Freaking Ryl'tar! There isn't really much Leilani can do. She's just honestly trying to figure out what the hell just happened and why. And she's still really annoyed with the whole not an actual blade singer.
Not actual blade singer. Okay.
That bothers her so much.
Yeah. I mean, she's not. she's her own thing by now. I mean, you gotta.
By now, yes, she's still a blade singer.
She
at
still
her
has
core.
blade singer. Yeah, she still has blade singer magic, but she's kind of gone in other directions.
Yes.
You're left alone for like an hour or so. And eventually a gnome comes in into the room with like a stool, closes, and you hear the lock. You notice that even when he comes, like when they open the door, the anti-magic field does not go down.
Mhm.
Ew.
But this guy just walks in, puts the stool down, sits down as the door closes behind him. He's got like pen and paper, basically.
Leilani feels a little bad because this is a gnome and he probably doesn't like the anti-magic field either.
He seems to be used to it because he doesn't have that much of a reaction going into it, though he does seem slightly annoyed by the fact that he has to write everything down because, you know, no magic.
Mm.
He sits down, looks up, adjusts his spectacles. Your name?
Leilani.
Last name?
No, thank you.
She really shouldn't be lying at this point. Zoltarth.
Is that, that's not Eladrin, is it?
No, it is not.
Never mind. Very well. So, you did hear the, accusations brought against you?
Yes, I did. Though I don't understand any of them. They didn't actually explain anything to me.
Very well. You are being accused of working with someone who has done a terrorist attack against Lancerai's ships. The terrorist attack being covering a full ship's worth of supplies with piss.
Ugh! That's disgusting!
Yes, it is. That's, they're claiming 5,000 gold worth of damages. Plus another 5,000 gold worth of damages to, for the
Their
bed.
pride.
Yeah, pretty much. For cleanup and, you know, damages done to their persons for this fact. Apparently the ship might not be usable again. They might have to burn the whole thing down.
Really? Their magic can't clean it.
Meh. I think they may just be, you know, I mean, if they can get the money out of you.
Salty.
Trust me, I understand.
They're probably
not
just going to try
surprised.
and get the insurance.
Yes. Okay. What about the other charges?
They also found a listening device, a stone of some kind, that was hidden in their room. So they are accusing you of spying on Lancerai.
Espionage.
Espionage.
English is dumb, we know.
Mm-hmm.
And you do seem to have a rock similar to the one that they found. So there is that as well. It was deliberately placed, it was not dropped.
I thought he had just dropped it.
I do not think he dropped it. It was hidden behind some pillows. Very deliberate. Yep. So there's that. The problem with that is if they find other listening devices on the island itself, they will have enough claim to go against the fact that you do apparently have blade singing capabilities. You were spotted
That's
this morning.
because I am a blade singer.
That is impossible. You are not registered with the Bladesinger Association.
Doesn't matter that I'm not registered. I am a blade singer. I always have been.
You cannot learn to blade sing on the island without being registered. So the fact that you do have blade singing abilities means that you stole them from Lancelot.
I did not steal them. I was taught them.
By whom?
My family.
And where does your family hail from?
Not this island. Listen, I just got to this island a couple days ago. Why would I spy on them when I've never been here before?
So you're saying your family stole them?
No. My family are all Eladrins.
The only Eladrins that know...
Bluff check.
Oh god, because that is totally bullshit.
That is true.
Well, I mean, as far as she's talking, like, it's an honest thing. Her family are Eladrin.
You said her family. You said all of my family are Eladrin.
Besides her dad, but her dad's freaking...
He's family too.
She's starting to question what she's learned about him.
She's just starting to?
Well, since they got to this world, honestly. It's up to Karu, but I mean...
Honestly, I don't think she's trying to bluff at the moment. I
No.
think she's just not thinking of that side of the family.
Because they're focusing on her blade singing, and all of her blade singing family are Eladrin.
Well, can you have any of your family vouch for you?
Sadly, no, I'm not in contact with them anymore. Listen, I don't know why that idiot did all that. I'm pretty sure between him and my allies and myself, we can cover the costs of the damages and the inconvenience of cleaning. Like, I can probably even get him to apologize. Probably. But listen, there's no terrorist or any attack or anything. The guy's dumb as a sack of bricks. They probably looked at him wrong and he wanted to prank them and went too far because he doesn't understand limits. That's it. He literally has the intelligence of a child. That's why his revenge was probably covering everything in piss. Like... And I don't know why he put the stone there, because I weren't able to find him.
There will be a hearing at the Lyceum in front of everyone, and you will be able to explain and try to prove that your friend is not all there. Your friend hasn't been captured yet. We're not sure where he is. But if you help us, we will track him down, and that may help you.
Listen, I have no idea where he is. He is really good at hiding, considering he vandalized those things. He's probably hiding because he knows he's in trouble. Because, again, he's like a child. He does something stupid and then realizes, oh no, I'm going to get in trouble. I should hide so I can avoid trouble. He acts like a child.
Where were you and your friend staying?
At an inn in the harbor market.
Which one?
Again, sorry guys, Leilani is not going to actually lie here. Because she knows lying is going to make things worse.
Oh, I don't expect you to lie.
And she's also probably, getting caught in a lie here is probably the worst idea ever. I can't remember the place's name, but she does tell him the name.
I believe it's the Magic Cauldron.
Yes.
Mystical Cauldron, sorry.
Mystical Cauldron. But again, if he knows he's in trouble, he's probably just hiding somewhere, hoping that this all blows over.
Do you have any other contacts here with you?
Do you mean the rest of my allies?
Yes.
There's a few of us. One of them's basically been at the Lyceum since we got here. She's more of a bookworm than I am, and I didn't think that was possible.
He basically asks for names and descriptions.
God damn it. Fuck it. She will mention them, but she will not say last names, partially because she doesn't know some of their last names off the top of her head.
Mm-hmm.
She'll give basic descriptions. And she will also say that the leader of the group of those who are there is Pax. Basically trying to explain, like, he's the one in charge of the rest of them who are going to be there. He's also the sanest out of the group and can probably cooperate the best.
Alright, well, if they all cooperate, then maybe we can have this settled. I think the hardest one will be blade singing.
I'm telling you, I'm a blade singer.
What island is your family from? Maybe we can contact them.
Contacting them is impossible. I have no contact with them. I have no one has a way to contact them here. I can assure you of that.
Why is that?
Because I'm from very, very far away, and listen, it's just I don't even know if you fucking Leilani pulls the amulet out from under her cloak and shows it to him to see if he reacts to it.
He does. For a very specific reason. The amulet's magic is still working.
Right, blessed by a god.
Oh, divine.
That means her cloak would also still work, wouldn't it? Like, her cloak is blessed by Ayun.
It's not
magic-
just that, but yeah, the magic of the amulet is not linked to the magic of this world specifically, and you wouldn't be able to talk to this guy if that amulet was not working.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that.
We are
That's a
so
good point.
smart.
He kind of stands up staring at, but that's not possible.
So smart.
You're gonna have to hand that over, and
Oh, hell no, you aren't.
I apologize, but this is something I will not remove. Partially because Leilani just chose him. Turns the dial.
he jumps back like you're gonna attack him or something.
Nope. Like, she's being very deliberate with her movements to show him. She turns the dial and then just says something, and it's impossible to understand. Turns it back and is like, this thing is the only reason I can communicate with you. It's translating for me.
God. Why did I pick this dice?
Did you just crit fail?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god!
Did
Like,
you just think
Leilani
you
is being
attacked him?
so fucking honest right now.
Which makes me think the gnome is like, you're just bullshitting me. Everything is bullshit.
I was rolling an Arcana check.
Are you? Well, I mean, I'm sorry. How do you roll an Arcana check in a room that has no Arcana available?
It's just the knowledge of magic. It's
Okay,
not,
fair
not,
enough.
Like testing. He's just trying to rake his brains to figure out what's going on. He's like, are you sure you can't attack or anything with that?
It's not something that can be used for attacking. It's translating for me, honestly.
It's still working in this room. Do you have anything other? Do you have any other magical items that work in this room?
Can Leilani tell if her cloak still has any of its magic or blessing?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That would be a 32.
Didn't you get a natural 1 too? You're in this room. Because it is yours, you can kind of tell that yes, there's some magic still going on with the.
But it's at least suppressed, at least a little, I'm guessing. Because the base enchantment was by Anduin, but then it was blessed by Ayun.
Yeah, it's probably like it might work, it might not.
But it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, if anything, I can just sense Ayun's blessing in it.
More than sense anything, because you're in this room, so your own senses are cut off as well. It's more like you can tell that the runes, especially the symbol of Ayun, still has this like otherworldly sparkle that's not quite just the normal glint of the material.
Okay.
That you recognize as like, yeah, there's still some magic in there, but other than that, the arcane part is kind of deactivated.
Okay. Well, part of it's deactivated, but my cloak's not completely blocked. But Leilani looks at him for a second and then is like, given the fact it was blessed by Ayun, I don't think you could actually block her blessing.
Divine magic. That's it. It's just divine magic. It's not that this is this arcane magic that works in here. It's impossible.
Actually, the amulet is arcane.
I wish you hadn't said that. Okay.
Leilani is honestly just a little annoyed at this point. It's like, listen, it's not going to hurt you. It is literally just translating for me.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Sure. Let's just roll an insight for this poor guy. God, 8.
Like, Leilani is deliberately keeping her hands out in the open where he can see them. She's not trying to be threatening.
He's just freaked out by this, like, magic that's still working in the room. And he didn't make the connection to, like, divine magic, because divine magic doesn't exist anymore in this world.
Mm-hmm. Leilani's just being honest. Like, she's done nothing wrong, so the fact of trying to lie is the dumbest thing she can do here.
Right, so what's happening with that amulet? What does it mean? What is going on here? Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm from a different world. That's why I need the amulet to translate what I'm saying.
Another world.
Listen, the easiest thing for you to do would be if you can find someone who knows about wanderers.
He quickly jots that down.
They can probably help you understand things a bit better. I've been told there is one who's been here before, even spoken at academies. I don't know if they're here right now.
Do you know their name?
All I know is they are called the Traveler. That's all I know. But if you know anyone who's associated with them, they should know about Wanderers.
Okay.
Listen, I'm trying to help you. I'm not... Seriously, you're more nervous than I am, and I'm the one who got arrested.
Alright, fine. I've got this down. So, you said you've never been to Lancerai, you're from another world. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I'll look into that. You stay put, don't go anywhere, don't do any magic.
I'm not going to do any magic. I'm not going to cause issues. That's why I've been cooperating with you this whole time.
Great. So, you'll have food brought to you later. Thank you for your cooperation. Bye!
Maybe you should sit down and have a glass of water.
He just runs out.
It's acting like he's the one who got arrested. Leilani is a little amused by this. Like, this helped her relax, actually. Like, dealing with the gnome is easy. See, if it had been an Eladrin, she would have been screwed.
Mm-hmm. Luckily for you, it was a gnome.
Yeah.
Do you really think an Eladrin would have wanted to go in that room?
Oh god, no.
Nor would they have listened.
I mean,
No,
they already have to deal with that shit when they go into their own harbor. We'd probably leave that part of the harbor as quickly as possible when they get to the island.
Well, Leilani has very, very, very confused the gnome today.
Yep. Alright, and I think we're gonna leave it there for tonight. A bit early, but...
Oh god!
Especially when we
If we keep going, we'll just keep going and going and going.
We started half an hour late, too.
Oh, she's such a whiny little baby.
Not because anybody was late,
Because
because we just had a slow start.
We had a slow... No, but that's fine. I mean, 3 hours, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about it.
I'm not complaining.
I'm just teasing you guys.
Alright.
You're a brat.
So,
Have fun in jail.
a week in jail.
Prison.
Ryl'tar gets to spend a week in
In the bag of holding.
Ryl'tar is grounded.
very, very grounded.
Dude,
So grounded.
Ryl'tar grounded himself.
Yeah, no. That
Anyways,
shows
thank you
that
for
he-
watching.
Thank you for watching,
Bye.
guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.